Yes, I'm going live again for the second time. Trying out this live thing. So I hope this works and that I'm not doing anything wrong that is violating YouTube's rules and regulations and guidelines. Yeah. So I'm going live for the second time. Yes. Wow, y'all bear with me, please. Bear with me with this live thing. Yeah. But greetings. I hope all is well with everyone. Once again, welcome back to my channel. And I'm going to be talking about two topics today. One is about my health. We repatriated here to the land of my ancestors to focus on my health, getting my health back together, healing myself. And number two is I miss my children. I miss my children. I miss my grandchildren, my great grandchildren. I miss them. I really do. I miss my family. Yes. So I'm trying to deal with being out here, you guys, without my family. Okay. So hanging on in there. I'm trying to be strong. Yes. But hey. Woo, well, so y'all bear with me, okay? Because I'm not no professional YouTuber or know how to operate all these different features that the laptop and the cell phones have for the YouTube and the YouTube tools and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how to operate. I'm just learning. I'm just figuring out stuff. I'm like this. Okay, if I push this button, what would happen? If I push that button, what would happen? I'm just trying it out. All right, and hopefully I get it right when I do. So I learn from doing, experimenting. So the next time I will know. Okay, I'll get better and better at it. Yeah, so last time, the first time ever that I went live, I made a mistake. I did something wrong, and YouTube cut me off. They like snatched me off the live stream. Yes, because I did some type of violation or what do you call that? Some type of infringement thing, So they cut my live stream. So live stream, not stream. See, there I go. Tripping on my tongue again. So y'all please bear with me. So this time I decided to do it here in my house. Okay, instead of out in public while I'm doing business or whatever, because I don't know what's the camera is going to pick up, the audio or the visual of the camera is going to pick up in the background, right? That might be a violation of YouTube's guidelines. So this time I'm doing it here in my home, and I hope that no one will turn up some loud music somewhere, in the community here, because there'll be a lot of loud music, such as like the churches, the mosque, the pub, that's what they call it, pub, right? The pub around here, they might turn it up, just playing somebody's music that has been copyrighted, right? And YouTube might cut me off. And so hopefully it all will go well. All right. Now, let's get back to talking. What should I talk about? Should I talk about my health? Or should I talk about me missing my family? Yeah, so those are the two topics I want to talk about today. I think I'll go with my family today. All right. Yes. Well, as you all know, I repatriated here to Ghana to heal myself. And I did that because I had such a huge distraction in the US. And one of them is being with family who I miss so much. I love those people. I love those people. I start crying because I miss the people so much. Hey, because my family is so tightly knitted together. I'm telling y'all, we is really, 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 really tight. Straight up, we're so tight, okay? And that's why I miss them so much. But yet, on the other hand, I have to get away so I can focus on myself. Because when I'm around them, my focus is on them. All right. Again, some of you all may know that I'm a mother of 7 children, a grandmother of 36 grandchildren, and a great grandmother of 12 great grandchildren. So I'm going to focus my attention on them. And I love them people so much, so very much. And I'm going to think about them, be with them, do for them whatever I can to make their life better, to make this world a better place for them, to help enhance their life. I'm going to do it. All right? I'm going to focus on them. I'm going to put myself on the back burner to make sure things are straight with them. Straight up now. That's me. That's Mama Yolanda. That's Grandmother Yolanda. That's Great-Grandmother Yolanda. Yes, that's what I do for my family. And sometimes my friends too. I put myself on the back burner. Yes, I do. And I know that's not right to do that because self-preservation is the law of nature. In order for me to take care of somebody else, I have to take care of myself first. But yet, I know all these things. But that maternal thing get the pulling on me. That invisible umbilical cord get the pulling on me when my children need help or whatever. And sometimes they don't even ask for my help. They don't even need my help. I just go and volunteer. Let me go. Let me help. Let me do this. Okay, because I'm mama and I want to do it. It's just my nature. You know, I don't mean no harm. But at the same time, I'm harming myself because I put myself on the back burner when I need to focus on my healing. And I'm going to tell y'all, I had everything that I need to heal myself in the United States. But I didn't get it from the United States. I got it from Africa. I had my stuff shipped from Africa, the herbs, the organic herbs, from here, Ghana, West Africa, where I'm at right now, okay, all the way to Sacramento, California, to heal myself. I have like well, I don't have nothing to demonstrate to you here now, but I have like a bag, you know, a herbal bag. It's a big old bag that I have that has different types of herbs in it, you know, like moringa, the organic moringa, what do you call it? The dry moringa leaf powder, and I would have the moringa leaf seeds. I mean, not the moringa leaf seeds. See, there are gold. Put over my tongue again. Y'all bear with me. Okay. But I would have the moringa seeds, you know, and the dried moringa leaves shipped to me from Ghana. So I would have those 3 things of moringa in the 3 categories or forms of moringa, okay? So I would have that. Then I would have the xylopia, you know. I would have the powdered xylopia, and I would have the xylopia pods, look like little old beans, you know, like string beans, but they are brown looking. And they have like the lumps in it to show you how many seeds it has in each pod. So I would have that too. And I would have the bitter leaves. Yeah, they're good though, but nasty. I would have the bitter leaves, and I would have, you know, several other stuff. I always kept an arsenal of herbs with me up in my room and down in the kitchen, in my pantry, you know. So if things happen, I got something to help somebody out, you know. That stuff that I had was so powerful, it would, I don't know if I should say this. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want nobody coming after me. They already came after Dr. Sadie, and I'm not putting myself on the level of Dr. Sadie, straight up. Most definitely not. No. But yet, I have some things that can do some real healing, some real good healing, y'all, that will bring a person back straight up. All right. So I'm telling you all this, that I had everything I needed to heal myself of lupus, high blood pressure, and arthritis. Yes, those are the things that the doctors say that I have. And those are the things that they say that I'm suffering from, that every now and again I feel, and every now and again it knocks me on my butt if I don't do right. Now you heard what I said. I said if I don't do right, it would knock me on my butt. That means if I stray and deviate off the road of eating healthy, okay? That means if I deviate from taking my regimens, yes, it will rise back again and knock me on my butt because I started back doing the things that got me sick in the first place. All right? So, again, I had everything that I need to heal myself. Now, the moringa, I don't know if some of you all know about the moringa. M-O-R, I think it's spelled M-O-R. Here it is. It's spelled it now. Hey, y'all, don't trip off of me. It's all right, because I'll be tripping off my own self. I laugh at my own self sometimes. I make my own self laugh. Yeah, but moringa is spelled, for you all don't know about moringa, so you can research it yourself, okay? The benefits of taking moringa is spelled M-O-R I-N-G-A. I think I spelled that right. I don't know, y'all. But yeah. So the moringa is one of the most powerfulest trees on the planet Earth. Moringa. 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 Some people say moringa. All right. It's one of the most powerfulest trees on the planet Earth. Land trees. Okay. Now I know, what do you call that other stuff? Oh God, my mind. It's slipping my mind. What is the other stuff I used to take all the time? But anyway, I'll get back to that because the other stuff that I was about to say, it is one of the most powerful seed herb. Let me see. Yeah, but moringa is one of the most powerful trees on the planet Earth, and it has all the nutrients and vitamins and minerals that the human body needs in order to survive. Okay, because the moringa, they have used that as blood transfusion, for blood transfusion, as blood in the place of blood, okay, for people. And it has brought them back from sluggish, being tired. And when they take that, it gets them back up going again, all right? When I take that moringa, it gets me up going again, right? And I know people personally who has taken moringa that has had like sickle cell anemia. They used to buy the way, I did used to sell moringa in the US. One of my clients, she had sickle cell anemia, and she would have to go to the hospital 4 times a year for blood transfusion. And when she got on the moringa, it cut it down to 2 times a year because it was building her blood. It was doing the necessary thing that her blood needed to do, all right, to get that oxygen up in there, where building up her iron, where she didn't have to go and get a blood transfusion, 4 times a year. So it brought it down to 2 times a year. And another client of mine, he was a chronic, diabetic or diabetes. When he started taking the moringa every morning, it cut his doses of insulin down, I believe down to once a day, when he was taking it twice a day or something like that. But maybe one of these days I will have them to come and talk about, not actually come here to Ghana, but I will connect with them through video or whatever, and they will tell you all their experience with moringa. All right. So again, I had all these things for myself, to heal myself, you guys. And when I take that moringa, I'm telling you, it gives me the energy that I need. Absolutely. And I can go out there and conquer the world. Straight up, I can conquer the world with moringa. Yes. So the distraction, took my mind off of doing the necessary things that I needed to do for myself, to heal myself, but I always was doing for somebody else to help them heal, all right, or to help them get on the road of healing. Yes, and I would focus on them and put some type of regimen together for them, things of that such. Now, I ain't no doctor. No, I'm not. I just go based off of research and my own personal experience with myself and my children, my grandchildren. Yes, I experienced with them too. And it all worked out fine. But somebody else, I ain't gonna take no risk. But myself, I could take a risk with my own self. Yeah. So I would always focus on somebody else, um, uh, helping them get better and things like that. So I would, like, say for instance, no, not for instance, my son, my oldest son, he had something wrong with his lungs, okay? And he was in such bad pain. Now, he's a grown man. Now, this happened about a year ago, right? He's like 40, my oldest is 45, going on 46 years old, so he's a third oldest. Yeah, he's the third oldest child, so he's about 40. Y'all bear with me now. That man is about 42. He's about 42 or 43 years old. He actually died because he was in so much pain. I had to rush him to the emergency, but it was really nothing they can do about it. His lungs was like drying up. So what I did, when I got him back to the house, I pulled out the xylopia. I got the xylopia out and I boiled it and I put a couple of drops of the peppermint oil, the essential peppermint oil in that water with the xylopia. And I had him to put his head over the water and let that steam go up in his nose and had him to inhale it through the nose and into the mouth, and through the mouth, right? So I had him to treat himself and also drink it. He had to drink it too. He had to, he had to drink that 3 times a day. That was my prescription for my son. And that what the doctors couldn't do, I did. Yes. So he followed my instructions and he got better. Absolutely. He can breathe now. At that time, I'm talking as if it was today. But he can breathe at that time because he took the regimens that I set up for him. Okay. Now, that was with the xylopia. With my other son, my youngest son, I think it was in 2016, he had a very, very bad heart disease, okay, where he was in the hospital on his deathbed in Texas, and I was in California, but I got the call that my son was hospitalized, but let me skip through the whole story and get back to the crux of the story, to the root of it. I went to Texas, picked my son up, brought him back to California. But before I got him back there, I had to get him strong enough to travel, okay, on the road because we drove back. But while I was there with him, I gave him moringa powder, the raw moringa leaf powder every day, 4 times a day, all right? I gave him moringa seeds every day, 4 times a day. I cooked his meal for him every day, 4 times a day, for 3 weeks straight until I got his body strong enough for him to be able to withstand that ride from Texas back to California. All right. So now, mind you, every day he had to go to the hospital and get injections. He had what you call that thing, a stem or stick or something. I don't know what you all call it. I mean, what the medical terminology is, but they had that thing going from his arm all the way up to his heart. And he would go every day at 4 p.m. to get an injection of a powerful antibiotic to going straight to the heart. Okay, because that infection was eating up 2, not 1, but 2 of his heart valves. Okay, this is very serious, you guys. That's why it's very important to take care of ourselves. Very important to take care of ourselves and know what to do and how to take care of ourselves. All right. Now, I'm not saying that my son lived the best of life. Most definitely not. And that's what got him into that situation where he was sick and on his deathbed. But anyway, I gave him that moringa every day and alkaline water. And when I cooked his food, I add the moringa in it after the food was done, not before, because I didn't want to kill the moringa. I want that moringa to stay alive so to do what it needs to do for my son's body. All right. So I would put his moringa, I would make soup and put moringa in the soup after it's done. and have him eat that. I would make like moringa popsicles for him. I would make moringa smoothies for him. You know, I would put it in like cranberry juice, orange juice, and I mix that moringa up in there and put it in that freezer and freeze it until it's, you know, ready for him to eat it. And so at night, I would have him like a 16-ounce bottle of moringa in water, and also a 16-ounce bottle of moringa in juice. All right, and then also a 16-ounce bottle of alkaline water. He had to drink this every day. Oh yeah, by the way, he had 10 different things wrong with his body. Not only the heart disease, the infection on the heart valves, eating up his heart valves, but he had other things wrong with him. And one of the other things that he had wrong with him was kidney injury. All right. When he went to that bathroom to use that bathroom, you know he went to the bathroom because that house was just stinking. That urine smelled so bad, you know, because his kidneys was messed up. And then he had like 50% of his blood volume was gone out of his body. All right. My son was in bad condition, y'all. He was in bad condition. He was dying. Absolutely. He really was dying straight up. I'm not lying to you. Tell you the truth. All right. But I had to go down there and rectify things for my son, save my son. He would tell you to this day, he said, my mother gave me life the second time. Why? Because I went down there to Texas with love. And I took that moringa with me, you guys. Straight up. Went to the health food store, got that alkaline water. Yeah, and by the way, the moringa came from down in West Africa, where I'm at right now. I wouldn't buy no moringa there in the United States because all moringa is not equal. No, all moringa is not equal. Absolutely not. All right, but this moringa that I brought from Africa to the United States, and that moringa is powerful. Why? Because it's grown out of nutrient-rich soil. All right, but anyway, back to the story of my son. Now. Heart infection. He had all those different things wrong with his body, right? So I would saturate his cells, his blood every day with moringa until I got him strong enough to travel back to California. Now, before we left Texas, I took him back to the doctor and got him released from the doctor. And the doctor said, yes, he's strong enough to travel back to California. Got him back to California, and we had like a small family reunion, all of his sisters and brothers. Mind you, like I said, I have 7 children. They all came together and greet their brother, their baby brother, my youngest son. His nieces and nephews all came to the house to greet him. So it was a family reunion right there. Yeah, with him coming back home, you know. And then hours later, then we took him on to the hospital, Kaiser there in Sacramento, and had him reevaluated. And they readmitted him in the hospital there. So he stayed there for about 4 days. After that, they released him. Still on the same medication. But now, this type of medicine that they had him on was very poisonous, a very dangerous medicine, okay? That you have to be, it's one of the most dangerous antibiotics that they would give a person. So you had to be very careful taking it. So that means that there was very dangerous side effects taking that medicine. Not orally, but intravenously. Like I say, he had a stem or stent going from his arm all the way to his heart for them to inject that medication in him to get it to the heart. So that goes to show you that the moringa was counteracting the damage that the drugs would have done to his body if he was not on that moringa. And finally, took him back to the doctor, and what did they say? They released him with a clean bill of health. My son had gained his weight back, all right? His blood count was back up. His blood volume was back up. His kidneys was not injured no more. You didn't know when he went to the bathroom because it didn't stink, you know? All those things that was wrong with him was gone. He was cured. Yes, and I have medical records, but not physically here with me in Africa, but in Sacramento in my files, medical files of my son when he was sick with that disease. Okay, it was like this here, of all the things that was wrong with him at that time. But he was released from the doctor's care with a clean bill of health. Why? I credit the moringa, not that poison medicine. No, hell no, not that medicine. No, I would not give them doctors or that poison medicine credit for what the moringa has done for my son. It brought him back to health because he was already in the hospital and it was giving him them drugs and it wasn't doing nothing for him then, until I came down there to Texas straight up with the moringa, all right, giving him the alkaline water, showing him mother's love cooking for him. And it brought him back. He would tell you, my mother gave me life the second time, straight up. Yes. So, again, you all, like I said, I had everything I needed to heal myself there with me in California, but I was distracted. So therefore, I had to make up my mind. I had to fight with myself. Yolanda, if you want to live, you don't have to get on that airplane and go home to the motherland, to the land of your ancestors, because it's too much distraction. Too much distraction. Too much distraction. Yes. I would never focus on myself. I would constantly focus on my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. Every time something go on, I'm right there to try to help eradicate the situation. You see, always focusing on them and never focusing on me. And then when I do get a little break to focus on myself and start getting myself going again, walking 2.5 hours a day all over Sacramento, Elk Grove, California, you know what I'm saying? Bam, I'm knocked back down again. Why? Here comes the distraction. I deviate, get distracted and deviate off of my healing journey. Yes. So I had to make up my mind. I had to fight with myself. Look at my house. Oh God, I love my house. I love my house. The convenience of that house, being there, it was so convenient for me. Then my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, when they come and open up my bedroom door, come in here and greet me in the morning, and my great-grandson, Hanif, he want to do the African dance with his great-grandma, I missed that. And so it was a war, what do you call it? Mixed feelings and controversy going on the inside of me. Whew. Stay, going to Africa. So I was going through all of this, trying to make this decision about myself. It was hard, you all the way down to the last minute. I got to the San Francisco airport, but I got on that plane because I had to do what I had to do because self-preservation is a law of nature. Self-preservation is the law of nature. In order for you to help somebody else, you got to help yourself first. You got to take care of yourself. Absolutely. You got to take care of yourself. You got to do right by yourself. Yeah. So I thought about that and I said, it's not right. I'm not being fair to myself. I'm not being fair to the ancestors. I'm not being fair to the Almighty Creator who calls me to be in creation for me to neglect myself like this. I won't be a benefit to nobody sick and ailing and hurting, y'all. No, I can't be a benefit to nobody. I can't help nobody sick, And not only that, how can I tell somebody about the goodness of these herbs and everything when I'm sick and everything and not using it on my own self to bring myself back to health? That's hypocritical. It ain't right. So I had to do right towards myself and my ancestors, towards my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, because I can do them more good, healthy than sick. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now I'm here in Accra, Ghana, West Africa. Well, I'm not in the city of Accra. I'm not too far away from Accra, but I am here in Ghana, West Africa, y'all. Working on healing myself. And I must say, I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job, y'all. I feel good. I got my energy coming more and more every day. The longer I'm here, the better I get, the better I feel. Straight up. That's right. Straight up. The longer I'm here, the better I feel. That's right. The more energy I get. And I love being here. Even though I miss my family. Oh, I miss my children. I miss my grandchildren. I miss my great-grandchildren. Babies. I just had another granddaughter. Her name is Infinity, born January, the first part of January. I just had another great-granddaughter. Her name is Yasira, born beginning of January, you know. I missed the birth of those two babies, and I'm usually there for the birth of those children. When my grandbabies are born, I am right